Hey, Bar Walsh here from Gibson, USA, and today we're going to talk about my all-time favorite subject, Les Paul guitars. These are all new for 2013. I've got some of my friends up here. If you're in the market for buying a guitar, we're going to go through a little buyer's guide for you from the least expensive Les Paul up to the most expensive. And so let's take a look. So now we're going to start with the LPJ. This is a gold top, an amazing value for Les Paul. It has traditional weight relief, meaning there's 9 little holes in here, which is the traditional weight relief pattern that we've been doing at Gibson for a long time. Maple cap, mahogany back with a rosewood fingerboard, maple neck, and a 50s rounded profile. 2 humbucking pickups, a 498T, 490R. And, this guitar is, just an amazing value. From there, we go to the Decade series, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. All these guitars have maple caps, mahogany backs, mahogany necks, rosewood fingerboards, optional mini-tune tuners. One of the big differences is here we have the P90 pickup, which was on every Les Paul up until 1957, until the double humbucker was invented in 1957. The original PAFs, burst buckers, are the recreations of those. We have a burst bucker 2-in-1 in this particular guitar. All these have vintage gloss, 50s rounded profile for this guitar, 60s rounded profile for that neck, and then we have a 70s profile for the 70s tribute, also with the dirty fingers. And this was also an iconic Les Paul pickup, very hot pickup. In the 70s, we have a volute here on the back of the headstock that was on some of the 70s Les Pauls and other Gibsons. Mini tune option on all of these, or regular tuners, all in vintage gloss. From there, we're going to look at the Future series here. It has a modern weight relief on this guitar, and you have a little more the wood taken out in a spoke-like fashion around the guitar. Makes it lighter and more resonant, actually. We have a gold top here, maple cap, mahogany back, tunematic bridge. You have 2 open coil zebras, 57 Classic Plus, 57 Classic, rosewood fingerboard, maple neck with a asymmetrical profile. It's a little thicker on the top than it is on the bottom. It's very comfortable for your hand. You have the mini tune option, as well as the Steinberger gearless tuners, which you can get on this guitar, and they tune in the back like little banjo type tuners. Okay, next up is the studio model, and this is a modern weight relief on this guitar. We started in our high gloss finish here, where we have more coats of nitrocellulose lacquer, which we use on all of our guitars. It makes the wood more tonally breathable, and it sounds better, and the guitar sounds better with age, actually, because the lacquer gets thinner and thinner. But we have a tunematic bridge, a couple of humbuckers, 498, 490R here, and you have coil taps on this studio. It's awesome. You can coil tap either one of these, single or double. Granadillo board, mahogany neck. You have a 60s profile, and you can get this in the mini tune or regular tuners, the Les Paul Studio. From there, we go into one of my favorite new guitars, the Les Paul Signature T. This has a traditional weight relief pattern in it. Book match AA flame top. You have coil taps on it, but these are 57 Classics in here, both of these. It's bound, mahogany back, bound rosewood board, mahogany neck. You have the mini tune option as well as the locking Grover option on this guitar as well. Next we have the Les Paul Traditional. It's called a Traditional because traditionally there was no weight relief in the early Les Pauls. So that's a mahogany back, no weight relief, AA maple cap, book matched. We have a 57 Classic Plus in the bridge, a 57 Classic in the neck, tunematic, Tone Pro. You have a rosewood board that is bound with a late 50s rounded profile on a mahogany neck, and the vintage type Tone Pro keys here. And that's just a great guitar. I love this guitar. This next one here is a Les Paul Standard Plus. And we're called a Plus because here we have a book match 3A maple top. And we grade these 2A, 3A, 4A. And this one's really banging here. I mean, the way the maple just, it's really nicely jumped out in this finish. One of the cool things that we're doing on these newer standards for 2013 is we have, the modern weight relief, an asymmetrical neck, which fits your hand better, and you have the coil taps for the bridge and the neck, but also in the middle position here, you have a phase inverter, so you have the pickups out of phase to get that kind of quacky funk sound. If you want to look at it that way, you have a true bypass switch here, which hot wires this guy straight to the pickup jack. No electronics. It doesn't get much better than that. And that'll give you a little dB boost too if you want to pull it, and it'll make it a little bit louder. You have a rosewood bound fingerboard, a mahogany neck, and locking Grovers. This is just a rock and roll machine through and through. So then we go to the Les Paul Standard Premium Series, and in the Premium Series we are doing Bird's Eye, which we have here in this guitar. We're doing Quilt, we're doing 4A Maple, and we're also doing Koa. So these are limited editions, short runs that we're doing in these really nice exotic hardwoods. Everything's the same on both of these, except this top is Bird's Eye Maple, and this is a Les Paul Premium. From there we go to the top of the line, Les Paul from USA, and this is the Les Paul Supreme, and yes it is. It has a 4A maple cap on it, book matched. The flame is just banging on this thing. You have multiply binding on the front, all gold hardware, 498T, 490R, 50s rounded profile neck, split block inlays, bound board, gold tuning machine heads, Supreme logo with a multiply bound headstock, and on the back of this guitar, if that's not enough, 3A maple. Look at that. Man, look at that guitar. That's why it's called a Supreme, because, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And there you have it. All new for 2013, the year of the Les Paul from Gibson USA. Get you one today.